A viewer of my YouTube channel recently reached out with a question about his relationship with his wife, who he said had a history of neglect through childhood. He said that because of this, she lacks being able to express her feelings. For example, she cannot say, "I love you" to me ever, even though I am a husband that works hard. I respect my wife, and I have a healthy relationship with all of our kids. She still has a hard time saying something nice, and to be emotionally intimate and connected. He goes on to say, whenever we have major downs, it is because of my wife's family. When she suspects that I am upset with her family, about the way they behave, she can't listen to what I am feeling about the situation and discuss it with me. She right away shuts me down, saying it's not so bad. Finally, he says, my question is, does my wife have heightened sensitivity to rejection? And then he ends his email saying, I would just like to understand so I won't get so upset. L. To begin with, I just want to be clear that a heightened sensitivity to rejection or rejection sensitivity is not a diagnosis. It's really it's a description that for some people, small rejections can feel big and big rejections can feel huge, devastating. And so it's just a way of understanding this symptom or this presentation, if you will. And that people who have a sensitivity to rejection often underneath have a sense that they're not okay. There's something wrong with them, flawed about them. Now with L, I can't know if your wife truly has a heightened sensitivity to rejection because I haven't met her. But you do say some things that lead me to think that. So, for instance, you talk about that she would easily get upset. And people with rejection sensitivity often have an overreaction to small rejections or small slights. In addition, people with rejection sensitivity are often guarded against judgment. So they already feel like something's not okay about them. They expect to be rejected, and so they guard against it. They push back. And El, you said that your wife, she can't listen to you talk about her family, that she shuts you out, that she has trouble being emotionally intimate. These can all be indications of this. Also, people who are sensitive to rejection are stuck in their own experience, in their own bias, expecting people to reject them. And we might be seeing that when you say that she cannot listen to what you're feeling, right? She can only feel her rejection and can't think of where it's coming, where your comments are coming from or your actions are coming from your perspective. And finally, for some people who are sensitive to rejection, they try to manage that by kind of getting emotionally distant, by being or appearing indifferent to rejection. And you do talk about her trying to minimize difficulties. That might be her trying to, separate herself from the difficulties so that she doesn't get quite so upset. Finally, you do mention in the beginning that she was from a neglectful home. And people who are raised in homes where they're neglected get the sense that they're not okay, they're not loved, there's something wrong with them. And so they often develop this sensitivity to rejection, and they don't know how to calm themselves down because they haven't learned that. So Elle, I hope this helps you to understand your situation. And even as you do, it's important to know that you might develop some empathy, some compassion for your wife, for understanding her, but also be open to the fact that you still might be upset. And that's okay because you have your own experience and it may be difficult in your marriage. So I hope everyone has found this video helpful. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them in the section below. And please, if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Also, if you have questions of your own that you would like me to answer on video, please feel free to send me an email at leslie@drbeckerphelps.com. Again, thank you.